this up. I think I have basically an hour left. So, that's just fine. I think I'll actually be able to get through it. So, as you guys pursue Miles Hoodwin, you guys get stopped by his two siblings, one of which you resend back to the Void, and I'm assuming you're using Void Shear.
So I like the idea of, like, him saying something, me just chucking Void Spear and, like, pinning him to a tree.
No, yeah, like, he's
no monologue.
He's in the middle of using some dark powers.
Like, he's, like, going to fight back, and then the end of night just cuts his head in half.
A proper finisher, I like it.
That's some good shit.
Unfortunately, during this time, Miles Hoodwin does escape. You guys catch him a couple of times, and you guys even sick your own personal guards on him. But to describe Miles Hoodwin's power, I have here, they all have powers. Miles Hoodwin's power just has a quote, or initially starts with a quote, which it says, "Blood so thick that it's almost darkness." He can do blood magic. Water magic, technically, but close enough.
Waterbending, blood bending.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. And after he escapes and you guys start inquiring his house, there's a lot of fucked up shit in here. I'm talking like those like horror stories of like in like the bayou of Louisiana and stuff like that, of like, you know, people torturing their slaves and like, you know, sort of skinning them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like that, except with elves. Yeah, not a good thing. So it makes even less sense as to why he has elven assassins on his, you know, hire, and even less sense that he goes to Garth-Mod to escape you guys.
Jesus.
You ain't letting that motherfucker get away. You chase him in through the portal, and welcome to the elven home. Now, you guys yourselves aren't elves. You guys don't have any contacts out here. Or do you?
Dun dun dun.
Spymaster Alex accounted for overseas troubles. And when you guys sort of use sending to talk to the squad, like, what should we do? Spymaster Alex responds, "Find Valen and Valine. I sent them there." If, in case you don't remember, Valen and Valine were those two high elven twins that you guys found creepy in Rivercrest.
Oh no!
Bringing them back.
My favorite people.
He's Valen. She's Valine. Welcome, good, fine adventurers to Garth-Mod. Welcome, welcome, welcome indeed. It appears indeed, we'll be your guides. Cavalier holds up. Cavalier just like taps Aldrich on the like nudges over her elbow. Are all elves like this, or is it just these two?
I have met one other elf. Was not like this.
Okay.
Oh god, wait. Whatever happened to Mira?
Oh yeah, Mira. I always figured. Let's see. Mira and Preston stayed in Sevlis.
And had a happy family.
Andreas got executed for his criminal charges, and because he's crazy. And Delvit got handed off to Danny.
Works.
So yeah, Mira sort of stayed there for a time being. She tells you that she's gonna leave. Actually, I suppose you guys could just call her in as a contact at any point. But she told you that she told you guys that she would eventually leave herself, but she had some things she wanted to inquire with about the Seekers themselves. So maybe inquisitorial work. I don't suppose you guys could meet Mira here too. She went back home.
I mean, can we?
No.
At
No. You guys met her in Sensig.
Perfect.
She's from Sensig. She helped you guys sort of figure out what to do with Hodwin, as well as figure out how far Hodwin's grasp goes. Because, as you guys may or may not know, spy of a lesser caliber. She wasn't a spy like James Bond, but she was a spy in that she just simply told her family. Her family's a family of spies. So in technicality, she's a spy by telling what happens in the Seekers to them. So, you guys, Mira, Valen, Valine, all on the, in Garth-Mod. Now you guys have to hunt down Miles Hodwin. Valen and Valine are already on it. Don't you worry.
They're good at their job.
Mira while she's here, returns the quiver she got. The quiver of Redalia's Legion to House Redalia.
Honorable.
Aww.
This curries good favor with House Redalia, and they're willing to throw in sides with you.
Alright, Marshall returns the hand axe too.
They're willing to throw in sides with you. So let me change your guys' favors.
So we got.
So
Mira,
you guys now have past Soren Ebonheart, past, Mira Ventress. You guys also have House Redalia. Or the Elven House Redalia. Redalia. You guys managed to track down Miles Hodwin. But turns out a number of houses are actually gunning for him. Some because they want his cooperation. Some because they want his head. Regardless, they all want to take him alive. Again, for assorted reasons. You guys are among the only party to dead. So you guys actually get used by House Redalia as pawns. Willing pawns. Like, Lady Redalia tells you this up front, that she is intending to use you guys as pawns. You guys get a dead Miles Hodwin, right? She doesn't care anything past that. So, yeah. She uses your guys' efforts into killing Miles Hodwin to figure out who's on her side and who isn't in the game, in the Dance of Session.
I was listening. I don't think we're in a position to get into a
political
dance-off with the Melvin royalty.
She just simply uses you guys to find out who can trust amongst her own allies. She tells some people, hey, hold off. The people that go are the untrustworthy ones, or the ones that don't go are the especially untrustworthy ones. Weird how the Dance of Session works. It's complicated. Regardless, though, Miles Hodwin meets his end in a rather anticlimactic manner, I'm afraid. He just simply gets caught like a mouse in a trap and killed by you guys.
Just back out.
No elven allies to back his ass out. No, the dark magic of his all it has it's you guys plenty of godly and otherworldly magics of your own protecting you. Oh well. Shame. So, you guys return back. Through the aid of Val and Valine, they set up their own portal network on here. So the portal that Miles took to get here is obviously no longer active. But again, Val and Valine send you guys and Mira back. She says she's happy to see you guys again. Less crazy this time, but still pretty fucking crazy. Oh well. Getting used to it, I guess.
You're doing great, Mira.
She gives a weak thumb. And as a token of gratitude, House Redalia gives you a token of its affection. In that you guys, can call it in. An actual token, an actual favor of House Redalia. Within reason.
Yes, give us your entire house. Anyways.
And they give back the hand axe and they give back the quiver.
Nice.
It's clear how House Redalia treats its allies. It actually is an honorable house, even as a Dance of Sesha house, it is still honorable. It believes in the long con.
That's impressive.
Whenever Mira leaves us, I would just, grab her and give her like a warrior's handshake. It's good to see you, truly.
She gets a wide smile. Good to see you too, big guy. She looks you up and down. I feel like you're even bigger than before.
Perhaps.
That's what she said.
Shut up, Chedamir.
I do hand her
I like
rolled-up
her.
piece of... And I
A
say,
rolled up piece?
please, give this to Brett. I may have...
I'll head back there immediately.
It's
I want to see him.
blueprints for some super dope armor for sale.
Metal.
Fair enough. You could have had Gaius do this. He's a metal worker, Maestro Gaius.
You know what?
They do more.
I trust Rusty.
Fair enough. You get that delivered to you within a week, but you never have the chance to equip it because, as Spy Master Alex told you, you come back, we're right back out. Spymaster Alex knows you guys are going to the capital, and he, it's a she, is going to tag along with all of her Special Watch agents. She's going to do something she claims is the stupidest thing she's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Besides trusting Pavel with state secrets, and then Pavel's, I've been good. I've not told anyone anything yet.
Can't be as worse as Noxalas.
Yet.
She's going to go back and talk and just be like, hey, I'm back. I need your help. Which is one of the most suspicious fucking things in the world for the Spymaster to do, especially since the Spymaster disappeared after the king died. But she has information. And it's weird information.
Well, you being in that form of power is probably better than as is anyways. As long as you don't get murdered.
Oh, I lied to you because guess where this party's getting sent to? They're getting sent to the bidding grounds to help sort us out. That is what Spymaster Alex's secret information is. So, to the rest of you that aren't in the know, like me and yeah, King Lucian Severin is fucking dead. R.I.P. And one might logically assume that his stole was destroyed or brought to the void or stolen or whatever, and that would also have been true if not for divine intervention on the behalf of Exalted Octavian. I totally forgot to mention this way back. There is, if you guys have ever heard of the Boyo Tapestry, it's a huge fucking piece of tapestry. Jesus Christ, it's huge. Never seen it in person, don't want to, because, well, I do want to, but it'd be huge. It spans the entire fucking room.
Damn.
This world has something equivalent like that. Exalted Lord Octavian, in true bureaucratic manner, there is a tapestry that grows with every newly crowned ruler. And in it, it details which patron god that lord, that king has. Lucian Severin's patron god is Exalted Lord himself, and it is his Exalted Lord's intervention moment that prevented his soul from getting taken into the void and having his body turned into a fucking meat puppet. That would have been a really good thing for the Harbingers, wouldn't it? Have the king as your meat puppet. Oh well.
That's the grossest term I think I've ever heard in my life.
Now that you say that out loud, it feels obvious because, like, they wouldn't kill the king, they would just put it, like, take control of him.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch!
That being said, Exalted Lord, it didn't go to exactly Exalted Lord Octavian's way either. What do I mean by this? I mean, good King Lucian, he has the Exalted Lord to keep him company and keep his mind, sanity and intact, has been pumped full of voidic and divine energy. His soul is now the battlegrounds between Exalted Lord Octavian's forces and the Void Lord's forces. You've been wondering where that army of his has been? You can find a detachment of it here. And that's exactly where Alex sends you. But the problem to this is the rift that leads into this bidding grounds. It's invisible, it's hidden, except to those that are in the know. The rift is in the fucking royal palace.
Oh god.
And to get to the royal palace, you not only have to go to the bastion of defenses that the royal guard man and are currently manning in force, you also had to get through the hidden networks and things like that the Special Watch have that lead up to the palace. But when you have half of the Special Watch with you, you can sneak into the royal palace. The catch is, you just can't let any royal guards know. Yeah. About that. Can you all roll me stealth?
I cast Passes Out of the Trace.
Fair enough.
Where's Mr.
Alright, so 23, 25.
Oh, it's not an advantage. Boop, bop. 26. So +2, because the proficiency would have been higher.
Hey, Crash, can you roll for me right now?
Sure.
Man, I got a 19 on stealth, so close to that 20. I need to roll more so I could get up to that natural 20, or the 50.
Alright, so Marshall gets 23, or 25, because again, both.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Hold on now.
Plus,
no, my boy, and that ain't his game.
Plus,
yeah,
that's my trace. You guys still got caught. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
I mean, Yeah.
Chetamir doesn't get caught, to her credit.
She got like 38 total.
Yeah. But keep in mind, you had to literally go past all.
Yeah.
These guys are probably the same level as you guys.
Yeah.
The squad comes with, and due to some timely intervention of you guys having a name for yourselves at this point, and them being like, why the fuck are you guys here? The squad showing up. 3 or 4 of them having worked with the Royal Guard, as well as Spymaster Alex demanding an audience with the current Royal Guard Lord Commander. You guys get it hashed out. The Royal Guard Lord Commander does provide the snarky, sniting remark, "You could have just told me. I would have trusted you." And then Alex, in her true Spymaster fashion, is, "That's really dumb. You shouldn't have trusted me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
I like to think Aldrich and Chetamir were like super stealthing.
No, Aldrich
Seaman
got the
Markle had like
worst.
average stealthing, and we're just like, I know you. What? No, we know you. Nah.
Nah, I don't think so. I went to a different high school.
You're confusing me with some other white-haired, red-eyed
You're
dude.
not the droids you're looking for. Eventually, the situation gets sorted out. My initial intent with this is that you guys, this was just a fuck with you.
Okay.
Stealth mission, essentially. That's what it would have turned out into. It's just, nah, you guys weren't actually in any danger. Anyways, though, it would have been stupidly hard, but also there would have been no point in failing. It would have just been you guys fucking with yourselves. Anyways, though, the rift, the portal leads to King Lucian's soul, the battlefield that it is in the throne room. Not surprising. Alex tells you guys one thing. She sends you guys in. She sends a squad in. She says, "Don't come back until you win." And you guys answer.
What level are we now? This is like end game
Probably
shit.
16.
16? Oh man.
Keep in mind the squad's only level 18.
Fair enough, I'll give it that.
And maybe they might have leveled up to level 19 after all.
Anyways, continuing.
But at this point, you guys stand on pretty equal footing as a squad.
Hell yeah.
And they're damn proud of you. Duncan turns to give you guys orders, catches himself, smiles, and just simply says, "You guys know what to do." And then that squad leaves. Cedric's not the talkative one. Connor isn't either, but unlike Cedric, he does, at this point, voice his pride in you guys, that you guys have come a long way. And he asks if you guys still feel like idiots when you do stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
We're like competent idiots.
Yeah.
He smiles. You can see the smile underneath his mask. I told you, you always step in his shit. Now, we're gonna step in shit after we put the boot up someone's ass. And he points at the demonic force across in.
Yes, that is how that would work.
You guys are greeted by the angels of Exalted Lord Octavian. They know who you are. They don't have questions, only directions to where they need you most. Gods be watching, my friends. Gods be watching.
Literal angels, let's go.
You're on an angelic, demonic battlefield. Congratulations. No rolls need to get made here, although,
Keeping an eye out for big bads.
Oof.
Ooh, hi. How's it going, me?
Oof.
Ooh,
Alright.
this is Chetamir.
Marshall and Chetamir, make me death saving.
It's okay. I'm gonna nail this. Don't worry. He's clap. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the only one that nearly dies.
It's weird having 2 assassins strike you at the same time, with the Shadow Man and the Spectral Void Stalker. The distraction of the Shadow Man, because he's not really... Oh, I told you, you're under the effects of gravity too. The Shadow Man's not really there, but his distraction... to run Chetamir through.
Again!
It's easy to cast Revivify out. I don't know, how do you say you come back?
I want it to be like an outside force this time, if I have that option.
Yeah, the Mark of Winter.
Yeah. I would like that to come into play on this. Don't know how it would save her life, but go ahead. Besides the...
So as you get run through by the bifurcation strike,
Can we say it's in the same place?
in the same place,
Sweet scar tissue. Anyways.
your mark kicks in once more. And it's a bit weird, almost. It's more than just fairy cold to it. It's the cold of St. Leon's Crestfallen Legion. That's because you have another friend helping you, because guess who's also out? Saurus is out here, with his detachment of the Crestfallen Legion.
Hell yeah.
He likely offers some cutting remark against Chedamir.
Give O some time, he'll give me something.
Yeah.
Must I? Even now?
Again.
I missed you.
So, to fully be transparent and to inform you guys, me and O were talking, what happened to Saurus? Well, we talked about him doing some jobs, and then him eventually here for under Leon's behalf. And, well, 2 squads of vagrants, 1 angelic army, a detachment of devils, versus the Voidic demon force. I think that's a pretty winning bid to save a king's soul, I personally think, right? Because that's exactly what happens. Angels don't care if they die, they just come back. Same can be said for the devils. You can use them as fucking shields and doctrine.
I'd like to think like the whole group comes there, and then Saurus group comes. He's like, so you've brought friends, as have I. And then he brings up his detachment with his general.
That's right. You poached a Nura off the special watch list. Oh well.
It's Leon's daughter.
It's his daughter?
He was a loving man in life, and his holiness turned to devilishness in his passing. So,
What a twist.
you guys retake King Lucian's soul. As soon as you guys return back, Exalted Lord Octavian personally thanks you himself. It is a booming voice, it is a magnificent voice, and you guys are sure you will never hear so majestic and regal a voice ever again. You can tell, if he wanted to, he can dominate over you, but instead he's soft-spoken and noble, and appreciative of the effort and help. Gods be watching, he tells you, ironic, coming from him being God and all, and he wishes you all the best of luck, and that when the time is right, they will stand with you. He doesn't detail who they is, he just says they. And he gives you a gift on your way out. I imagine throughout time, you guys would have gotten a Quinted Shard from the Keplins, Nicolette would have had one, and there was one in Gathaltha lore.
I'm so glad you brought this up.
He gives you the last night. But where's the Quinted Heart, you may ask? Oh, you want to know where the heart is as Alex has it.
Of course.
Who better to be evil and control a little death machine? So, over the course of time, I was simply bringing up now because it would be too much to detail it leading up to now, because that's a lot of fucking
There's a lot of
stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. But, yeah, you guys have all the knights now. You have Knight Zachariah, Knight Andre, Knight Astrid, Knight Dominic, and Knight Dante. You can imagine their feelings on 2 of you literally have archfays in your pockets.
Contacts.
That being said,
Are
you
we
get
still in front of
Zachariah.
Ex-
What's up?
Are we still in front of Exalted Lord Octavia?
Octavian, yeah. He gives you Knight Dante.
I would like to call him my favorite now. I would like you to knight me.
Oh my.
That's the best person to have do this.
His laugh is booming, is magnificent. It inspires you with every chuckle. Gain inspiration from the true God's laugh. Literally, I'm not even fucking joking.
Just Marshall or all of us?
All of you.
Hell yeah.
Everyone fucking there. The squad, Saurus, all of you.
He entertained a god. He made him chuckle. That's amazing.
You may now, Marshal Militides, add unto your titles, Exalted Knight. If Krognek turns out to be not your flavor, I would be happy to have you amidst mine.
Just, humbly and lowly bows.
Every Sanctum Knight apparates and does like a knightly salute to you. Ah, of course. Exalted Lord Octavian is basically the size of a giant. He shrinks down to the size of a man and slaps you. In knightly custom, let that be the last slap you take that is unaddressed.
Thank you, man.
You do me honor.
Now we have more to.
That is an actual thing in knightly custom, by the way.
To get slapped by the person who...
You get slapped by the person at night, like your mentor is a knight. And that's exactly what they say. This shall be the last time you are, slapped or disgraced or whatever, and leave it unanswered. From then on, if someone fucking slaps you, you fucking fight back, or are a coward.
In medieval times, an insult to your honor was worse than bodily injury. Way worse. Way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once your reputation was gone, you were done.
Let's see, I had the name of it somewhere. Scroll back. What was it called?
That's also why they slap each other when they want to duel to the death.
Let's see, Noblesse Oblige? No, that's
Death or
not.
dishonor. And one is worse than the other.
Yes.
Values, Stubby, Castile. No. Whatever, too lazy to look it up. I think it's called like Accurie or something like that. It's French. But yeah, you guys get sent back. The demonic force is gone and put to the angelic torch. As soon as you guys all come back, Saurus is allowed to go. Leon's there, and he says you're allowed to go back to be with your friends and help him if you want. Which is very, very out of character for Leon to say, considering how his stance on camaraderie and companionship is frosted, to say the least. Like flakes.
Sorry, that took a second.
Would you... He just looks. Would you have me back?
You'll always be your friend, Saurus. Of course.
Absolutely.
Then it is good to be truly home.
Wait, hold on. It's not home yet. Where's Styx?
Oh, you missile sticks! Tear to my eyes.
Honestly, I was just expecting that as an opportunity to sneak attack, but you know what?
I was thinking about it, but it just didn't seem right.
Alright. Can I give him a fist bump? Fuck yeah.
You guys see leaning on the rift way out, St. Leon Tacitus, and you guys meet up with the squad, and they're damn proud. None of them are hurt, of course, and none of you guys are hurt. This was a battle in your favor. Catalina went with the squad, but leaning in a similar position as St. Leon Tacitus. It's like, the devil and angel on your shoulders. One is Leon Tacitus, the other one is heartbroken. I believe I owe you a heart-to-heart chat. You do. You do. Let's see them off and then we'll have it. Sure. You guys get sent off, and as soon as you guys are sent back, Spy Master Alex looks at the Royal Guard Lord Commander and tells him, now. It's a bit less than Exalted Lord Octavian, but he's a god, to be fair. but to anyone else in the entire vicinity of the capital province, not even the city itself, the whole province, they get to see divinity get dropped down on the royal palace.
Like a nuclear bomb?
Like a ray of sunshine and hope.
Much better than what I used.
King Lucian Severin is no longer dead. Because he gets revived. Funny, the Spy Master remarks at the end of it. Graffall used to be called Gracefall, and they shortened it. I think here is way better.
It's a much more fitting name.
So, King Lucian is thankful for your guys' aid. And believe it or not, Justin Delamorne turns himself into your guys' custody.
That's sketch as hell.
It might be, but after the extensive mind-tapping capability by Master Alex, he's honest. Justin Delamorne turns himself in because he wants to ask the king. I just want to stop fighting the Nevros. Because Justin Delamorne is just that sympathetic, token bleeding heart of the Hilllands in a place that hates them. There's a quest in Witcher 3 that he's inspired by, where two guys who have their fucking legs broken, both on different sides,
I remember
you
that.
find them just laughing with each other through their wounds about the shitty conditions they're in. That's Justin Delamorne.
I love that side quest. That was very wonderful.
He just wants it to stop fighting, or at least another effort to be made, preferably with him involved in it. King Lucian, freshly brought back, asks you guys. Basically, thumbs up or thumbs down, Roman Colosseum style. Yes or no? Should I execute this fucker? Don't get me wrong, like, he's not being pleased about literally almost dying, but King Lucian Severin is referred to as the Reverend. He's a fair man.
I believe what we have learned is that it's a time for men to stand against Fel, no matter their past mistakes.
Well, let's say the rest of you.
Welcome aboard.
You guys had to undergo a similar procedure and as Nicolette and Alicia. Yeah, here's the thing. Fairies aren't the only ones that can worm out sneaky deals.
Mm.
If you send them over to St. Leon as a devil, and St. Leon converts back to an angel, what happens then? I'm just saying. Soros can have his army, his lead. He's refound himself.
Good. Happy ending.
He's happy to offer counsel anytime, though. But that's for something after the campaign. So, 4 lieutenants down, 1 undying asshole, and their ringleader. It's at this point, you guys get a fun hint as to how to kill the Shadow Man, courtesy of your masked friend, Vincent.
Hey.
According to the fairies he's been talking to, they keep seeing forms of the Shadow Man, consider killing his forms, leave a hidden place in Wanderer's Weald.
Oh, it would be.
What about the assassin that has stabbed me twice in the chest?
Norfriend. Outside their fort. Somewhere out in the wilds.
Wait, you have a fort?
Oh, did I forget to tell you that? Must
I
slip
feel
my
like
mind.
you didn't forget. You just didn't care to.
Would it matter to you?
Not particularly.
There you go.
Do we want to take out the assassin first, or go to the other assassin?
You guys have favors to cash in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure the Vindicators would love a chance.
We also have the Seekers and Slayers, and putting them together, I think that'd show a lot of unity.
The hunt is on.
Hell yeah. I'll tell
You
them
guys
to,
ring
like,
up your
look
friend of the Seekers and Slayers. You ring up the Hunter's Watch, and you guys know where to go. And you guys don't have to worry about the assassin ever again. Although, Mira, who happened to be in Seblis at the time you guys had requested it, not because one of you just sent a request over to Preston, goes with them. And Henri herself delivers you guys the broken, shattered black glass piece that was a fragment of the portal.
I would like to stop one place along the way.
Where would you like to go?
I want to say I'm naming it right. Davros.
You want to go to the town, the desiccated town, the corrupted town.
No, not there. The other place with the
Oh,
hanging
Drago?
tree.
Yeah.
Gallibur.
Yeah.
Gallibur. I
That's
believe
right.
we
You
have
guys
a
have the
paladin
paladin from there too.
that
under
wants
your-
some vengeance too.
Oh, yeah, let's roll up with the paladin. Hello?
No, yeah, I'm just
Oh, sorry.
reading.
I'm just terrified that like
Serena.
the last 30 minutes, it's just my internet's gonna cut out, and it's like, oh god damn.